boring. Feels like the afternoon. Feels like you just woke up. Well, you're thinking correctly because that is the motherfucking truth. Beep. Woke up at 1 p.m. today. Dog is literally obsessed with me. You see this?
Yes.
Don't get down. Nuggie got his balls cut off. Okay. Oh my god. Nuggie got his balls cut off on Monday. Tried filming over the weekend and it just didn't go so well. As you can tell by my face and my ensemble, well, actually this is probably the best I've looked all day, considering I've been asleep all day. Haven't been feeling so great lately. Liza thinks I might be getting sick. I've diagnosed myself with a light case of depression, but there's this thing about having good people in your life, and when they come over, they bring out the good energy in you. So when Liza gets here, I lighten up. And so I said, Liza, grab the camera. I have energy and we need to fucking vlog. So here we are. Oh god, I'm already exhausted. It's been a week since the last moving vlog and we've made a lot of progress. And one big thing also happened, which is really exciting. My brother moved in. He's not here, but we'll do a secret room tour.
Yeah.
And then he hates being on camera, but like now that he lives with me, I feel like maybe he won't care as much.
He has to deal with it.
Yeah, and also like he's gonna be so helpful when it comes to all like the yard stuff. Like he's already been putting together tables and taking things apart. It's like what my boyfriend should be doing, but my boyfriend is a princess. So we're gonna go do something that actually my brother and my boyfriend have requested, which is go get parking permits. And if you're not an adult yet, just like really soak in those moments of like all these things in life that just happen for you, like taxes and parking permits and rent and just like going to AAA and the D. There's just like these little things in life that no one tells you are gonna really fucking ruin your day in a few years. The only reason this could potentially be really annoying is if we're actually missing a piece of documentation and we can't get the parking permits. If we get the parking permits, fine, I get it. I'm an adult, I have to do these things. If someone's like, you're missing the document, I'm gonna be like, Nancy, give me the fucking parking permits. Let's go meet our Nancy. You guys, what the fuck? We're literally like, we look like we're in the like Avengers ride at Disneyland. This is like a parking space. Is it gonna like lift the car? Did you line the front wheels?
I did.
It drops it down, but look, the wheels on the crap. Look at this. We pulled into one of these things. So it's like, we pulled in here and it's gonna drop the car down. This is crazy. And there you have it, kids. Nothing in adult life comes easy. There is literally no way for me to get parking permits today. Hudson and Cameron already got tickets. Oh god, I'm having anxiety. This is so frustrating. Why don't they just give them out? They should just give them out. There should just be a bucket and you would just go grab a parking permit and you just show your lease agreement and boom. But no, blah, 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 life sucks being an adult. It's okay, we're gonna be fine. It's great, positive. You know what, there's worse things happening in the world. This really doesn't matter, although it does suck when your boyfriend's really mad at you because he got a parking ticket, but also not a big deal. Sorry, Cam. But we're gonna show you guys the office because Liza made a lot of progress in there. Good girl. And I'll show you guys my brother's room. So it's really messy right now. So this is a disaster, but my popcorn from last night. And then my mom got me all these like little like mismatched gold vases that are so freaking cute. So I put them here for now. It looks a lot better with all like the stuff not there, but I don't really like how there's like mismatched stuff there and mismatched stuff here. So I don't know where I'm gonna like ultimately put these. I know my mom's gonna like fix it when she comes in town like she always does. And then we got a dining room table, which is really great. And literally, like I said, everything's super messy right now. As you can see, obviously I have like all my brother's art everywhere because he brought it with him. And then, so this table is finally the right table. The other table was way too small that I ordered online. This one I had to go get from Crate and Barrel. It'll look so good once the rug is there. And I still have some like open space like to play around with, which is good. And then I really like having this light on because I think it like makes it look so much nicer when the nook is like lit up. I think that could be a really cool place to wallpaper. I know you guys were all asking me about wallpapering, but I just love this table because it's so big and long and like takes up the perfect amount of space in this room. Yeah, it'll look a lot better once this rug comes and it's on its way. And then the dresser we had to take out of my brother's room and it has to go up to my room. The coffee table I'm saving for Cam and Sam because they're moving. Then we just put this on the other side. Kitchen is a disaster. And here, My brothers all moved in. It's hilarious. Like, this is literally his situation. Has nothing to do with me. Apparently he sold his bed for fun, so he sleeps on a mattress. That's my desk from literally when I moved to LA. So that was in my first apartment, my first house. So you can see it in my old videos. And then he just, I don't know, he was just living his best life in there. And then I'll show you guys the office. But I really like this Miss Piggy one. I don't think he's gonna stay because he keeps freaking me out. But I really like the Miss Piggy one. And then obviously the other one is my brother's. Everything's a mess. So this is a note that Arden wrote me when we were living together, like back when I first moved to LA, taking care of her cat. And then I have like this whole memory box, which was so funny to go through. It has so much stuff in it. That time Arden basically got a cat when we were living together and didn't tell me, just showed up with a cat, and I was so pissed because I don't like cats, and also just because I was like, what the, like, who comes home with a cat? And obviously I was like, whatever, it's Arden. And then she literally goes out of town. She's like, don't worry, like, you don't really need to do anything with the cat, like, it's fine, just like follow the instructions. So I was like, okay. This cat hated me, like literally hated me. And I remember I was laying in bed one night, and we lived in this like shitty apartment complex, and there was no like screens on the windows. They literally just opened, and we lived on the 8th floor, and the cat came into my room, came up and jumped on the window, like in the window sill, and the window's open. And I was like, oh my God, the cat is gonna fall out the fucking window and die. And the cat hated me so much, so I was like, if I say anything, the cat's gonna go the opposite way of me, which is out the window. And I literally was just laying in bed like, oh my God, oh my God. Thank God the cat jumped down and didn't kill itself, because Arden would have actually killed me, as she said in the note. We've come a long way from the shitty apartment with the suicidal cat. But here we are. It was all in boxes the last time you saw it, and it's not obviously organized at all, but it was just, we had to get the boxes out of here. Liza got a shoe rack and a wardrobe rack, so we're gonna do the wardrobe rack there with all my like frames and stuff there. And then the desk is set up and cleaned. We have the studio lights. I tried filming in front of this wall, but since there's no rug yet, you can hear like the echo in here, so it sounds really bad. So I had to discard that video. We're actually gonna put the neon sign above my bed per Liza's recommendation. And then Liza put like more clothes in here, which also is obviously not organized. Obviously need a shoe rack, but at least it's like coming together. The rug in here is gonna be pink, so I think it'll be a really nice like girly pop of color for a girl boss working environment. And then we had to get a new freaking Mac mouse because my Mac mouse stopped working, but at least now I have this. We have another balcony out here, but it's been so gross in LA that no one goes out there. And it's just, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. The room hasn't really changed. As you can see, I just started hanging stuff on the nails. I actually kind of like the hats on the wall, but it'll be a lot prettier tomorrow. Oh my God, the Buffy comforter is literally so comfortable. And I'm using my old comforter because Nugget peed on the other one, and it's like, it's literally feels like the shittiest comforter in the world because the other one is so good. My heat doesn't work, and it's really cold in LA, so it's like literally freezing. It's like below 60 in my apartment, which is like not a normal living temperature, obviously. I just like, I don't know what's going on with me right now. I feel like for the past few weeks, I've just like not felt good and like not felt myself. Like I've been taking my medicine and taking my birth control, and those are like the two things that affect my emotional health. So I really don't know what's going on, but I'm just like trying to like listen to my body and like not be too hard on myself. I think like the worst thing is when you're not feeling great like mentally and you kind of beat yourself up about it. Like sometimes I try to kind of just like ride it out, but it's just like really up and down. Like I literally slept till 1 p.m. and then like Liza got me in a good mood, and then like the whole like parking thing just kind of like triggered me to just like be not in a great mood. And so I literally have been just like laying down, like trying to work on stuff on my phone, because obviously I can do a lot of stuff on my phone. And so I've been doing XLE stuff on my phone, and then also like replying to emails. And then obviously somehow I ended up on Facebook, and I literally just watched videos of babies for like doing funny things for the past like 20 minutes. But as silly as that sounds, it reminds me of when I was younger and I saw an episode of TV, and it was like a mom that was really depressed. And I was like, oh my God, like that, I don't want to be that person. Like that, I don't want to be like, that isn't who I want my future self to be. So it just kind of like puts things in perspective of like all the good things in the world, to try to kind of like, you know, get your spirits up and focus on like not letting the darkness kind of like take over. But it just sucks. Like I just feel like a version of my depression and anxiety that's just kind of, I don't know if it's like the stuff that's going on in my life right now, the weather, and I don't know, it just sucks. Like I just feel like I don't feel myself, and it really, really blows, but I'm just gonna try not to beat myself up about it. And I think at least, you know, being honest and open with you guys puts things into perspective of A, don't compare yourself to other people. Literally no one is perfect and you have no idea what's going on in people's lives. And B, like you're not alone. Like it's okay to feel not okay, and there's gonna be like better days and stuff like that. So I think it's good to share that stuff with you guys to help you guys, but then also for me to know that like I'm not alone either, because I don't feel great. I always describe it to Cameron. He's always like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I just don't feel good. Not like I'm sick, like emotion, like I just feel unbalanced. Like I'm not anxious about anything, but I just don't feel good. Like it's not like I can specifically tell you why. It's just like I don't feel good. But I have an event tonight, so I'm gonna try to like relax for a second. I think also I'll feel good tomorrow. Just like putting myself in positive mind space. Just forcing myself to leave the house because it's so easy to not want to see anyone and do anything, but I think it's actually the best thing for me right now. I really don't know what's going on with me. I wish I could tell you. I really don't know, but I hope it's really fucking temporary. Woo! So it is now Friday and I'm probably uploading this today, but I just wanted to wrap this vlog up. I don't even remember how it started. That's where my mind's been lately, but all I know is that I definitely was not feeling myself in this vlog. I think being open and honest with you guys and some of the people closest to me in my life is really like helping. Like basically Thursday, I like forced myself, after I like vlogged the last clip, I like forced myself out of bed. I forced myself to go to this event with like a bunch of entrepreneurs, and it like just kind of like reminded me, you know, kind of like what I'm doing. And then it was Valentine's Day yesterday and I ended up getting into the hair salon, so I got to get my hair done, which is just like, sometimes it really is the little things. Like I finally have fresh nails and fresh hair for the first time all year, and so I just like feel like cleaner and whatever, which is like obviously stuff that's physical, but still kind of like helps you feel better about yourself. And then we just had like literally the best Valentine's Day ever. On Thursday night, I just kind of like talked to Cameron and like opened up to him about like how I was feeling. And you know, sometimes you just want to be like so strong for other people. You don't really tell anyone like what you're going through. And so I think kind of just like being honest and like communicating with people, kind of, it makes it real, and it makes me realize that I really have to work on how I'm feeling instead of just like continuing to be in this funk. So we had an amazing talk, and then we had an amazing Valentine's Day. We decided to stay in. I always say that I think it's like so weird on Valentine's Day when you go out to a restaurant and it's all tables of two, like it looks like a giant speed dating convention. And I don't know, it's like, think about it, every other holiday is like at someone's home. Like Thanksgiving's at someone's house, like Christmas is at someone's house, like even 4th of July you're probably like at the beach or something. It's like the only holiday that you're supposed to go to a restaurant, so I always just think it's so weird. And not like in a bad way, just like, I don't know, I was like, I don't really feel like doing that this year. I'm also a Cancer, don't forget. So we were gonna do McDonald's, and then I ended up getting way too hungry, and I've been going through a phase with Domino's lately where I really, really like Domino's. So we ordered Domino's, we got wine, Cameron got me these pretty flowers. So cute. And so I literally was eating pizza on the couch with Cameron, and I was just like, I'm so happy. And it was just like such like a calm, like, I had like 2 glasses of wine, so I had some liquid courage. And I was like, you know what we could do that would be fun? I was like, we could go see Isn't It Romantic? And Cameron never sees chick flicks. He like literally only watches like Marvel, superhero, like action movies, which like I love action, but a lot of the ones we've been seeing in the past year are not great. Like The Meg was the worst movie I ever saw. And here comes Joe. And I just did not think he was gonna be down. I did not think he was gonna be down at all. Oh my God, I just knocked over a painting. And he was like, okay, I'll do it. And we went and saw it. It's the one with Rebel Wilson, and we were laughing the whole time. Like Cameron even enjoyed it. It was such a good movie. So if you guys don't have anything to do this weekend, I highly recommend going to see Isn't It Romantic? And then today I'm literally just going to clean up because it's finally clean here, but as you can see, we moved a bunch of shit around for our little pizza party yesterday. Just got some dishes to do. And I have an event tonight for our friend Joey King, who we're celebrating. She's on the cover of Teen Vogue, which is so epic. She's one of those girls that will just text you and be like, hey, will you come to this thing? And I'm like, oh, come to the launch of your Teen Vogue cover? Like, no big deal, of course. And then I also wanted to ask you guys really quick before I wrap it up, if I were to start a podcast, I'm struggling a little bit with like, I feel like I do so much and like there's so many categories, and I want you guys to comment below if I were to start a podcast, what you would want me to talk about. And I know that's like such a vague question, but right now I'm just struggling so much with like I know I want to do a podcast so bad, but there's like so many things that I could talk about. And even Cameron was like, you could talk forever about any of these things, so you kind of need to narrow it down. But I want to do a podcast so bad, and it's like I'm trying to get it done as fast as possible, but it's proving to be a little more challenging than I thought. So leave a comment down below like what your dream podcast from me would be. And don't forget, XLE got delayed a little bit, but we're coming in hot in March with the loungewear drop because we had to work so hard on the materials and the fabric that it ended up getting delayed. But it's coming. Just a reminder that there are bad days and there are ups and downs, and that if you just like breathe through it and communicate open and honestly with yourself and others and just be kind to yourself, don't be too hard on yourself, it's all gonna be okay. So I'm lucky I'm ending this vlog on a higher note because I have not been able to film a good video in a week and a half. So I'm sorry. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I promise the videos are coming. It's just I've been going through a lot. I'm going home in like a week back to Chicago. Oh my God, are you kidding me? He's jumped on the countertop. Make sure you're subscribed, turn on those notifications, go follow me on Instagram. Make sure you're following XLE because we do giveaways, discounts, everything all the time. And I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye.